The physiotherapist Steve Allen, such a busy week, and they include John Fashanu, whose clash with Steve Foster promises a few local earthquakes. Rob Johnson instead of Ian Allinson is the decision in Luton's starting lineup, with Darren McDonough recovered from a twisted ankle. The unloved against the artificial is how some may see it. The other semi-final certainly, but it may perhaps produce a few surprises, both here and from the winners at Wembley. The first ball hoisted on the wind by Dave Besant. There isn't too much of a breeze, but he doesn't need it to get the length of the field with his clearances. Fashanu tests Dibble for the first time. The whistle had gone long since before the ball was in the net. And the man in charge this afternoon is Keith Hackett from Sheffield. Harford and Young. Grimes and Cork. Wimbledon ball. Again, so is Fashanu. Foster won it. Mark Steen controlled it well. Johnson for the space, perhaps for the first time. Breaker is ahead of Johnson. Mark Steen is inside. Brownstein with the diagonal run. Harford on the far side, moved too soon, as indeed did Mark Steen, and offside. And he likes to get forward, this lad. Foster goes for the challenge. Donachie at the back. And no one there as Fashanu won it. Foster, who knows what it's like to play in a final, albeit a final replay of the FA Cup. He was on the losing side for Brighton against Manchester United. Oh, onside, says the linesman. This is John Fashanu against Dibble. And Dibble does well. And Fashanu will be very disappointed with his control. Nice touch, he gave a little back to the goalkeeper. But that was a clean break, the flag stayed down, and Dibble timed his run out to perfection, and Fashanu helped him. Breaker. Phelan. Johnson, first time. Scales clearance. And Foster almost lost his headband. Gibson is onside. Dibble again makes the save, and Fashanu is wide with a follow-up. He rather flashed at the opportunity that came to him, Fashanu. But it was a very good through ball that was played by Wise. And Gibson certainly threatened. And Dibble has really settled to his task with some style. He's been the saviour of his side so far. He has had a bit of help from the opposition finishing. On by Mark Steen to Harford. Had nobody wide. Plays bunks an awful lot down the middle. Bit of push and shove between Harford and Young off the ball. Gibson. Foster's got to watch. He's got to watch, and he didn't. Here's Fashanu. Donachie trying to get back to cover. Dibble back as well. And they survive. And really the player coach, Steve Foster, deserves the rocket that I'm sure he will get. He just didn't look. It was a basic error that very nearly was so costly. Well claimed. Fashanu denied for the third time. Won by Harford. Onside again. Wise. Dibble again to the rescue. Yet another opportunity. But the Wimbledon players, before the game, have nicknamed the opposition goalkeeper, Andy Dibble, as Top Cat, and he's proving that. If you follow the cartoon series, you'll understand why. Fashanu. 2 against 2 in the middle. Garnaghy puts it away. But Dibble, so far, is the man in charge. Well, so far, this young Welshman from Cwmbran is the story of the afternoon. Scales, Cork. Wilson, a good ball from Grimes. 2 out, the 2 Steens, and here's Johnson. Struck it well first time. Long clearance, finds 2 against 2, and is very well won by Foster. And the free kick is against Mick Harford. The man who won an England cap in Israel knew the fault was his. Nice to see his reaction. Who do those pads belong to? There you are, John Fashanu. By Foster. It's really surprising that Wimbledon don't seem to be able to get the length of these free kicks right. Sanchez needs to watch and didn't. Now this is Wilson, and that's a good save from Besant. Well, semi-finals are tense occasions, but there have been some gifts around. And players who didn't look, and again, the goalkeeper saved his defender. Sanchez, who made the mistake. Sanchez can breathe a sigh of relief. But both he and Foster have made the sort of error that you wouldn't expect a schoolboy to make. Foster. Jones. Fashanu won't get that. Jones. Cork, man wide. Didn't use it. Thorne, who tried to. Steve Foster, Brian Steen, Wilson going out to the left, decides to come inside instead. goalkeepers have certainly played their part well, particularly Andy Dibble, who rescued his side when it seemed that Wimbledon had to score with breakaways, and the one save that Besant had to make that really counted, keeping the score at 0-0. Well, the banners offer the message at opposite ends of the ground, but will it get through to the players in the second half? Steen brothers get us underway again. And John Fashanu immediately in the action. Phelan looking for an unmarked man. Fashanu. Breaker. Offers an opportunity for a long throw. Jones has gone across. Young has come up. Sanchez there on the edge of the 18-yard area, and Young has gone all the way forward to the edge of the 6-yard area. And gets a bit of a touch. Mark Steen. Will he dare to come outside? Yes, he has. Well, one of the more positive moments, even if it didn't work. Johnson. Sanchez, Phelan, Wise. Sanchez. Alan Cork. Foster. A back made. Free kick is Luton's way. And a bit more time than he was expecting. Breaker. Mark Steen with the flick. Harford! Goal number 21 of the season. And it brings tremendous celebration. Mark Steen with the flick. It didn't land too kindly for Harford, but he improvised, and within 2 minutes of the restart, Luton have the lead. Too many opportunities, but he certainly took that one, which was not easy the way it landed, with some aplomb after the flick from Mark Steen. Brian Steen. Oh, that's well done. But just couldn't get the cross in. He's got a corner. Put away by Thorne. Out by Scales, back by Wilson. Very well struck, and Dave Besant did well to be all in line. Came through quite a crowd, but his positioning proved to be 100%. Came off the corner post for a throw. Grimes. He thought he was going to play in the '83 Cup final against Brighton, but Ron Atkinson didn't pick him for Manchester United. Is he now going to get a chance to play there? Fashanu, Cork didn't make it. It was Breaker who got there first. Really, he did well. Cork on the near post, Thorne further over. Young coming in, so is Fashanu, and Dibble drops it, and the penalty. It's quite right. Dibble certainly held the legs of Terry Gibson. Absolutely no doubt about it. Mr. Hackett, who was on the other side of the area, pointed immediately to the spot. And Andy Dibble has to add to his heroics. So John Fashanu with the chance for his 21st goal of the season to make it 1-1. And he takes it in such a simple fashion. All the applause is now at the other end of the ground. And the hero of the first half now knows what it's like to be on the other side of the coin. 55 minutes gone, and we're back to all square, and the two centre forwards have each reached a total of 21 goals in the season. One by Young. Sanchez. Seems to be seeing more and more of the ball, Sanchez. This is Fashanu. Free kick. We've got a party conference around the penalty spot. Nobody pulling wide at all. Now Cork starts to run. It needed Donachie to cover him. Wise, good check out, good turn. Cork, Fashanu. Alan Cork was a crucial factor in all that. He started it. Donachie endeavoured to block him all the way, but in the end, it was Fashanu's header that went wide. Harford, Steen, Dale's nicked it off him. And Wimbledon are to make a substitution. Almost first player, Terry Gibson, comes off. And the former West Bromwich Albion, several others, including Real Madrid player Laurie Cunningham, comes on. Well, this could be very interesting.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Cork, oh yes, it's Little Wise. Came from nowhere as far as the Luton defence were concerned. Bobby Gould there to join in the congratulations, but probably trying to tell his players to calm down. This is not a time to let the fact that you're in the lead go to your head, and he knows that. Cork's cross, knocked in with 2 feet, in fact, I think, by Dennis Wise. McDonough. And have Luton got it in them to come back. Mark Steen. Fouled by Vinnie Jones. Dennis Wise's 9th goal of the season. He's made his hair stand on end. Turned away by Thorne. Thorne again wins it. Wilson. And Luton. Ray Harford makes his substitution. Off comes Ashley Grimes. And he's replaced by Kingsley Black. It's Ray Harford who's having to chew a bit harder. Jones, Costa covering. Fashanu, not a judge to have used his arm. 4 minutes remaining. Jones. Away by Young. Given away by Cunningham. Phelan gets back. For all the world, you'd think he was losing. Rarely have I seen such anguish on the face of winners. But it's not all over yet. The expressions will change markedly in a few moments. Youngsters come on and trying to play football the way that Luton like to play it, which I haven't been able to do very often this afternoon. Here's Breaker. And a long cross finds Harford offside. Oh, the agony of the closing seconds. What a fairy tale. Wimbledon are at Wembley. Dennis Wise, the scorer of the winning goal, is ecstatic. So is the chairman and manager of the club, who only 5 years ago came out of the 4th division. Only 11 years ago joined the Football League, replacing Luton Town. It's a magic moment for them. But there are always two sides of the story. And look at that, for a face of desperation, the Luton manager, Ray Harford. The door has been shut in his face on this route to Wembley. Terry Gibson doesn't mind that he was replaced, because he will get a chance, like the rest of them, to walk out on the hallowed turf, which a few years ago seemed absolutely miles away from Wimbledon.